What's happening, everybody? It's Tom from Quirkies. I'm back here in the grain room to do another unboxing. It's kind of a partner unbox video to go with the Conical chiller. This is the Grainfather Pro Conical fermenter. One of the main reasons you want to get one of these guys with that chiller is because they mate together so well. They're integrated so perfectly with the app, and they pair together beautifully. So we're gonna open this guy up, see what's inside, take a peek at it. I've never played with one myself, so I'm super excited to take one out of the box and take a peek at it. So I'm gonna put it down, kind of a bigger box. Right here on top, we've got the lid with a gasket. So this lid has a 1.5-inch tri-clamp ferrule welded on the top. Standard, it just comes with a bung and an airlock, so you can just do, you know, a regular old-fashioned blow off there. But you could put a spunding valve onto this or use a closed pressure transfer kit that they have. Options there. I love that it's built in. You can use it, you cannot use it, but it's a feature. So it's a little bit lighter than most Conicals its size. Very slick. I love this brushed stainless. It's pretty all the way around. And then you'll see on the sides here, you've got 2 ports. These are for your glycol going in, coming back out. And then here on the side, this is the power connection. And the power connection, because this guy, well, not only does it have a controller right here on the front, you'll see, but it also has a 30-watt heating element built into the cone itself. So this has an internal heater, which is awesome. It can always be providing heat to itself. Grainfather says they can get about 20 degrees above your ambient temperature using just the heater in here. And if you slap the grain coat on top of this guy, give it some more insulation, you can probably get those numbers up a little bit higher. So let's see what's inside. One piece of cardboard. Okay, so we got some transfer hose. We've got a couple of boxes. Box number 1, box number 2, and some inserts, and our instructions. Awesome. So on the inside, it is pretty straightforward on the inside of this Conical. They've got March graduations, and you can see the outline of where the glycol jacket is on the inside, but otherwise it's really straightforward, and they've included a 2-inch cap down there at the bottom along with it. So the bottom is a 2-inch tri-clamp ferrule and a 60-degree cone. It's a little bit more straightforward than the Conicals you might see at a small brewery, but this is designed for home use, so it's definitely a little bit different. Let's take a peek what's in these boxes. So this guy has, here is the airlock we give you, here's our power cord, the back there to hook up. This will go right to the GC2, the Conical chiller. This is sturdy cable to the back of here. So this is the power cord for doing the heating inside of there. Here's our bung. Nice little silicone bung, so if you wanted to do something straightforward for your fermentation, you can just do that at first. That's fine, that's cute. And then this white box, what's in here? We've got power connection, perfect. So I believe this is, if you're heating this guy without the chiller, I believe that's what this is for, but power hookup or power cable connection. Instructions are always great. Okay, and then this is the valve assembly. Aside from being a little bit different than your standard brewery Conical, the valve on here is also a little bit different. So this valve has a couple of different pieces, but it's a 2-piece valve, and it's really interesting design. I'm going to thread it together and I'll show you guys kind of how it works real quick. So this one goes here on the bottom, and you've got a little turn valve right here, and then this one actually, pushing down on here, you can kind of see, opens this up and lets liquid down around here at the base and then out here. But this valve is actually going from here straight up to here, and then you have another piece. So you can imagine when this is inside your Conical, this valve is pulling beer from up here. And then this valve is pulling just the liquid and the stuff that's settled right down there in the bottom. So this is your dump valve. So this is a really interesting, nifty design to do 2 things with one valve. It allows you to dump your trub and your dead yeast, and take a clean sample from kind of up in the middle of the cone a little bit for when you want to actually sample your beer. When you're done, you can just transfer everything out to the bottom, or if you could transfer out of here if you really wanted to. But this is cool. This is a really unique design. It's got a very strong spring right here, and you just kind of push down on this and it pops that open. And now this whole area is open here. It drains out, looks like about a 3/4 inch barb. Cool. That is super unique and interesting. So yeah, and then this guy, transfer hose, and also in here, oh, spare gaskets. Thank you. This is, I don't know why more people don't do this. This is pennies to include this with your Conical. Please, more manufacturers, just give us a couple of spares. And then we're in a brew day or in a pinch, we're not going on the internet and trying to look up part numbers and crying because our beer is leaking. Thank you, Grainfather. I love that. Yeah, so to get it set up, you just plop this guy right there in the top. Clasp these all the way around. There's 4 of them all the way around the edge there. If you're using the Glycol Chiller, which hopefully you are if you got this, they will hook up to here. I'm gonna do a follow-up video where I show how to use this in conjunction with the Glycol Chiller. Here's the connection kit right here. So it's basically got a couple of hoses and a couple of barb fittings that hook up to that. We got this guy, that we're gonna do a little bit later when I do a use video showing the Glycol Chiller and the Conical all mated together, hooked up. We're gonna prime that pump, we're gonna turn it on, we're gonna start chilling. But until then, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.